Good afternoon, Facebook and YouTube Live viewers. I am Rebecca Sisvarsky with the Register Mail, and I am here today with Marcia Bullis and Rick Sundberg of Sundberg Insurance Agency, or Bullis and Sundberg. We are going to talk a little bit today about your business and how you guys got started. So you said you got started in 1922, is that right?
That's correct.
Mm-hmm. And how did the business come about originally?
Marcia's grandfather started the business selling life insurance, and then it progressed on, and then her father, Grant Tom Bullis, started. I was about 1949.
Yeah, right after the war. He was in World War II, and once the war was over, he had gone to Knox College and finished up there, and then he had a baby and had to go to work.
Mm-hmm. So he became part of the agency, and that's when it became more of an independent agency with different products. And then Jay, who is not here, he and I and Marcia, we took it over back in the early 90s.
Mm-hmm.
So
my older brother Mark was in for a short time, and then now he moved to Minneapolis and started his own, so it's really just been Jay and Rick and I for an extended period of time.
Cool. Why have you guys liked it so much that you've continued to stay with it?
Well, I like helping people, and I know Rick does too. I think there's a lot of pride in being able to help people and help them through situations that are hard for them, finding them the right products for the right price, and being able to work with them.
Mm-hmm. I started actually in the insurance business in 1977, and went on through different aspects of that, and then joined the agency here in 1983.
Cool.
And I think I was 86, so
might have been
3 years later.
How has the business kind of changed over time since you guys first started, compared to now?
Oh my goodness. It's changed in a number of ways. We're kind of like a business where you used to have your neighborhood grocery stores, where they was the same way with insurance agencies. What I used to say, what I tell people now is that it used to be that you would have 8 or 10 pages of insurance agencies and 1 or 2 pages of attorneys. Now you've got maybe 1 or 2 pages of insurance agencies and 10 or 12 pages of attorneys. It's evolved in different aspects, along from the products all the way to technology. So I mean, it is completely different today than it was probably 25, 30 years ago, by far. Everything's more under the expertise of not only on the service aspect, but even the product aspect of what we bring to our clientele.
How has the internet kind of changed it? Has that been a way people usually go to find out more about insurance now, or do they still come to you guys a lot? How has that affected the business?
Kind of like your newspaper, I'd say a little bit, how you said you've got different levels of people. You've got kind of the older people that like to have a face-to-face and are with you, knee to knee, talking about information. And then you have some of the younger kids that are a little bit more involved with the computer and do it that way. But we still get those people in the door. I think that's part of being an agency, a small agency in a community, that we want to be accessible to people. And here we are.
Technology is that's one of the areas that it's really changing. Again, what I mentioned before is some of your younger people might be buying insurance on the internet. You see a lot of the ads on TV, and everybody goes to those. Ultimately, they're more of the price shoppers. They're looking only for one thing, and that is to secure a coverage and don't care anything else that might happen, which is fine. Where we bring more of the value-added services, like if there's a claim, or if there's even an argument over that claim, we're here to help them out. Price-wise, there's very little difference buying it over the internet. They think it's the ease of doing business, but you're seeing that more and more. I think the insurance the industry as a whole will probably really be changing in the next 10 years. Like from the personal lines aspect, I would say more and more is going to be bought over the internet or from service centers. But we predominantly are commercial, so that will always have the expertise. We do a lot, not only from the commercial side of the property casualty, but also the employee benefit side, where we will, you need someone to help you out and guide you through what you actually need for your risk, whatever it might be.
And why do you guys think that you've been successful in Galesburg for so many years? Because we were kind of talking earlier about how there's not many businesses that have lasted that long. What's your secret?
We're very successful, and it's not only in Galesburg. We do not rely on Galesburg and Knox County. They're very much a part of our business, but they're not a high portion of our business. We're in 5 states where we have business. We do a lot of business in Illinois and Missouri, Iowa, and so we just did not limit ourselves to just the area. We have business in Peoria, we have business in the Quad Cities, so a lot of our business has been more thinking outside the box, and by doing that has really grown this agency. When I joined and when Marcia joined, there was about 4 people in this agency. Now we're sitting with 15, and with technology the way it is today, the need for more and more people has been limited, but the need for expertise is growing. So it's just it's completely different.
We've got excellent quality people here. Our employees are excellent. They're so good, people-pleasing people. They know how to talk to individuals when they come in with issues, and they're good. They're just good employees, hard workers. So we've kind of come together, and I think that's what makes us successful.
Yeah.
Part of it is just having a good core of people that are working together and moving forward and with the same mission in mind. So it's worked out real well.
Well, thank you guys both for joining us today. And readers, you can catch more questions with Rick and Marcia this Sunday in the Register Mail.